Thanks for joining me today. Many years ago, I used to work for this leader, pretty good leader, and he had a great team. The team had a lot of potential. But you and I know that over the course of time, teams get into this zone where monotony is the norm. And so it's up to the leader to kind of see that and break that mold, because the goal for the leader is to get the maximum output or maximum productivity from his team or from his group or organization or whatever. So he saw the team. He realized the potential that the team had, but that they weren't living up to it. And so he was wondering why they weren't doing more, why they weren't being more proactive and going the extra mile. Well, could it be that he was looking to get out of something that he didn't put in? In other words, what I'm saying is, did he set this team up for failure? Let's go a little deeper. Now, a lot of times when you have teams working at maximum output, maximum capacity, they're running like a well-oiled machine. Most teams like that are very effective and very good at what they do. And if you also notice, those teams are rarely supervised by any leader or any kind of person of authority, because they know what they're supposed to be doing. They know what each individual strengths and weaknesses are. They know how to play to each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they know how to work well as a team. The synergy's there, and the output is at maximum. These are the type of teams that require little to no leadership or supervisory input. But this was not the team that this leader had at the time, and he was trying to figure out why. Well, the reason why you see high-performing teams in that manner that are working at maximum output is because the leader at the very beginning took the time to invest in each of the team members and the team collectively. In other words, the leader had empowered everyone on the team to do their job and then some. The leaders gave them creativity, and they gave them the ability to make decisions that would help the team progress, instead of having the team come back to the leader every week or every couple of days or whatever and say, hey, we're at this crossroads. We need your assistance, your guidance, your input, or whatever. The leader very early on empowered and encouraged the team to work together and make the necessary decisions to get the job done. Now, when you do that and you allow the team to make mistakes, you don't penalize them, you coach them. You show them where they went wrong, and you help them understand where they went wrong and why it was wrong, so that they don't make the same mistakes again. Then over the course of the period of time, you will eventually have a team that's able to function and move like a well-oiled machine on its own. So I say all that to say that this leader here that I'm talking about in this story didn't really put in the time to empower and influence and encourage their team to make the right decisions or the ability to go the extra mile. He was expecting something to happen, but he didn't set them up properly so that it could happen. Does that make sense? In other words, he didn't properly train the team and give them the space that they needed to grow and to make decisions and to be proactive, so that he could coach them along the way and help them to become this high-performing team that he was looking for. Again, he saw the potential in the team. He knew what they were able to do, but he didn't see it. And the funny thing is, you had a lot of people on the team that wanted to be proactive, that wanted to go the extra mile, but they were hesitant because they didn't get the, verbal okay or green light, if you will, from the leader to say, go ahead. I encourage you to move forward, to make decisions, to go above and beyond, to make sure that the project gets done or that we meet our goal. A lot of them wanted to go the extra mile, but because they felt like they didn't get the proper okay or green light to do so, they hesitated. And so now you have the leader and you've got the team. They both want to go the extra mile. The leader wants them to, and the team wants to. But because the leader didn't put the proper, set the standard at the beginning and help them get to that point, he's now frustrated because he has a team full of potential, but with average output. So, going forward, I'm saying that to say today, look at yourself and look at your team. Do you feel like your team can do more? Do you feel like your team has the potential to go the extra mile to make the decisions instead of coming to you every week or every couple of days? If so, spend time with your team, understanding where they are, and then help them by empowering them and encouraging them to make their own decisions so that they can get the project done and not have to wait to hear back from you or to get your input or insight. Encourage that team to be the best that they can be and to go the extra mile, and you'll start to see the output increase. And you'll start to see the professionalism and the synergy and the confidence grow within the team, because now they're in the process of becoming a well-oiled machine. All because you took the time to invest in them and give them the nurturing ingredients that they needed to flourish. Now they're able and they're ready and they have the confidence to go the extra mile to get the job done and to make the decisions that normally they would come to you to have done. Now they have the green light from you and the support from you to make those decisions and learn from them, should they not be great ones. So, if you're not getting return on your investment from your team, what are you investing in them? They're investing in you because they're wanting your input and your insight. But invest in them and encourage and empower them to be the best that they can be so that productivity can go up and that you can see the potential turn into productivity that you've been looking for the whole time. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. And I appreciate you taking time out to watch these videos. If you have any feedback, or if there's a particular topic in leadership that you want me to discuss or go deeper into, just let me know. Send me an email. You'll see my email address up on the screen there. As well as if you want to see other videos like this or read other blogs like this, please go to my website at www.chadbumgarner.co. And also, we have Periscope every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll get on there and I'll talk about the very things that I'm talking about on my YouTube channel for that week. All right? Again, thank you so much for joining me. And remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?